Hello, hello, my lovely collective. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Collective, we have the Venom, the Healer, the Stone, the Ring, and the Vision. Collective, I mean, the Venom is the idea of just like spewing nasty for the sake of spewing nasty. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, you ever just have somebody come at you and just like say really, really mean things, and then you're just like, ah. I don't even know what to do with that. You know what I mean? Um, I feel like that's what's being healed, honestly. What is it like they say? I think this was in context of like kids, but I think that it applies across the board. Um, but for every three insults you need, or for every one insult, you need three compliments to kind of counteract that one insult. But even still, that one insult just kind of like, like it's poisonous, right? The idea of venom is that it's like poisoning something. Um, but I feel like whatever it is that's been poisoned, and how can that play out? I don't know. Like maybe you've got family and they're just like, just saying things. I don't know. I just feel like just saying shit that you're just kind of like, excuse you, like, why do you feel comfortable saying that to me? You know what I mean? Like, skirt, skirt, or it's a relationship and, you're just like bickering back and forth constantly. And, to the point where it's like, you're just being abusive to one another, Um, however it plays out for you, because I don't really know. The venom is such a like a card of, it's very poisonous. It's a vindictive energy, and yet it's a collective read, and I think that everybody's experiencing this at different levels in their lives, like maybe somebody's just like irritated in general, and like there's somebody that they're working with and this person just irritates the shit out of you, you know what I mean? And like maybe you're making comments and you're like trying to like bring it in, or that person's making comments and you're trying to bring it in, I don't know how it resonates for you as an individual. It could just be an acquaintance, you know what I mean? But take what resonates, how it resonates, and leave the rest. These are general and this is a collective. But, whatever it was that was really serving as like this irritant to you, or this like full on poison, I feel like the antidote has presented itself. Um, I feel like for a lot of you, it's just this idea of common ground. Like, like how can we find common ground? The stone is kind of like, what are we anchored in here that can bring peace to this situation? Because I just feel like this tension and this need for it to just like not be tense. You know what I mean? And like trying to find a common ground where you're just kind of like, okay, this is someplace where we can, I don't know, because honestly, I like, these are big cards. The vision, the ring, the venom, the healer. For a lot of people, like this would read to me as like healing some very like deep relationship wounds. And as you begin to heal these like deep relationship wounds, and it doesn't have to be specifically with one person. I mean, we could just be like talking, because it does feel like big energy, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to like level it up, but I feel like I need to level it down, Like, we are cyclical learners, and we have, I think in a lot of ways collectively experienced people, places, situations, jobs, communities where we have felt like these people don't even know me. You know what I mean? Like why don't you slow down with your assumptions and your insults? Like, and and like check yourself, because there's, I don't know. And I don't know if you're saying that to someone or if somebody's saying that to you, or if it's just kind of one of those things where maybe this person does know you, but there's this, I don't know, I just feel like this, like, well, yeah, you know me, but you don't know me anymore. You know, like I've changed, I've grown, I've da 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 da. And it's almost like this, but like you don't know me for who I've become. You know me for who I was. You know what I mean? I just feel some level of very sincere conflict, and it seems to be like there are just opposing sides, and some of these are very like long lasting relationships that have just reached an end, and some of them are just, something around you that needs to be dealt with. Whatever it is, however it plays out for you. I'm sorry I just gave all those examples, but I felt like I needed to share all of that. So thanks for hanging tight with me. But whatever all of that is, I feel like you're bringing healing to this relationship, this point of tension. It can be with this person, it can be with another person. Obviously, collective general reads, it'll resonate differently for everyone. But whatever it is, whatever this common ground is that you're able to find, I feel like there's a level of commitment to what will be. You know what I'm saying? Because it feels like the vision is the idea of like the grand vision and all of the different journeys that you encounter along the way toward this grand vision, right? And I just feel like there's this sense of, but what we're anchored in is a commitment to a grander vision. And so whatever this point of contention is that you've been experiencing with this person or this group of people, I think that you're finding a common ground, and your common ground is enabling you to bring healing to the tension, because instead of focusing on what's irritating you about it, you're focusing on what it is that you need to do and how it is that you need to improve it. Whatever it is for you and however that plays out for you as an individual. Let's do clarifiers, because I mean, I think that it's wonderful. And it does feel very like Piscean North Node, Virgo South Node. Like we're not we're not going to be lost in the details of how things have to be accomplished right now. We're just going to be able to have faith in the fact that, you know, everything that's meant to be will happen. And there's literally nothing that can get in your way like your own self. And if you are in relationship with the universe and you are walking in a life of faith, that life of faith might look really strange to people who are very much of the Virgoan, like have every box checked and, very Virgoan types of approaches. That that is not going to be working for, the next year and a half, like that's just not going to be how the energy operates, which I'm super excited for. But I know not everyone will feel that way. But I do feel like that bears relevance in the sense that, like, whatever this point of tension was, perhaps it was like a matter of detail, like being very lost in the semantics of something, and there being this point of contention behind it because there was not, I just feel like there was no, like, nobody agreed to that. Like, it was just like it was decided and that's how it was. You know what I mean? And that's like, says who and why and, like, you know what I mean, all of those types of things, because the Piscean energy is going to be more fluid, and like if I can do this, then, like, well, if I can poof, then why do I have to follow your list of things? You know what I mean? But I feel like you guys are poofing into, like with this Piscean energy, it's serving as a catalyst for you to really kind of poof into something that just makes sense in terms of like a vision, rather than bothering yourself with all the details and the semantics of how you're going to achieve that. Because I feel like the details and the semantics were preventing you from moving forward in this vision that you had with this person, or that you have. I don't know, however it resonates for you. yeah, for some people, this could be a business thing where you're like, the vision that I shared with this person, like it got lost in some shit, and like there was no way it was going to go anywhere. And now, like there's this ability to really dream outside of it. That was kind of like in the Aquarian read. Like when you don't get lost in the semantics, you're able to start really dreaming out your vision. And when you dream out your vision, that's when you're able to kind of go back and I think take care of the details. But I don't feel like that's where you're at right now. I think that's why that healing energy is present, because there's a process of healing, that has to occur. And I think that that's just kind of a significant of that. Yeah, because you have the 5 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, the 4 of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles, and it's like you have to lay to rest these grievances that you've acquired with this person that I think has left everyone in this situation feeling just super. I don't know. I just feel like disappointed. Like shit. Like what do I do? Like how am I supposed to deal with this? And like can it be dealt with? You have the King of Pentacles, and this is an offer. I don't know if this is a business thing for you. Then I think maybe you're signing a deal. Like you're closing a business deal. Um, and I think maybe you've been on the fence as to whether or not you wanted to close this business deal because you weren't sure where this person, your business partner, was in all of this. And you felt like they were caught in details that were almost preventing you from accomplishing the bigger vision, because it's like sometimes you have to spend money to make money, and there's this idea of like you were like, I want to spend money to make money, and this person was like, well, no, because if we do that, then we're going to be short here, 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 and here, and it's going to be a whole thing, and there's going to be all this, all of the semantics for it. And you were like, yes, but the return on investment is, like it's bigger than that. Like why, like if you would just look past this, then you would see that. You know what I mean? I feel like however that plays out for you, because again, I do feel like there are a lot of different types of energies here. But it's good, I think that you're able to really move past some things and figure out a solution that's best suited for everyone. Yeah, I do kind of get this sense of relief. Not of like winning an argument, but there is like a hint of like I won that argument, and it's like, well, like maybe it has just steady felt like you've been arguing, because it does. Like that venom, that's the whole mentality behind it, right? It's just like nasty for the sake of nasty. Okay. Collective. Life renewed. The Lovers, the 6 of Swords. Well, for those people who it's not like a business deal and it's a relationship, I think that the healing is this ability to reconnect with someone. The ability to really engage in a loving relationship. Um, and I say with someone because I don't know if it's someone from your past or if it's someone who's coming into your life, because I think it varies for everyone. But it feels like it brings you back to life. You feel like your life has been renewed. Like there's a sense of commitment here and a sense of, building a vision and building a life and like seeing your way out of, I think, just the constant disappointment, which is great no matter the context. Okay. Collective. Let's see what else we can get for y'all. Okay. We have the Chariot, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Well, I mean, this is like, I feel like, again, a business deal, starting a new job, like coming to a resolution that feels, I mean, the Knight of Swords is usually that call to action. The Knight of Pentacles, like an offer, so I do feel like for a lot of you guys, there is this sense of like going forward with an offer, like going forward with your business, like starting, there's a new endeavor. There's definitely a new endeavor. I think for a lot of people, it's a new job, like a finalized business opportunity that is new in that it's finally finalized because it hadn't yet been to completion. Um, and for relationship, I would say possibly you and your partner are renewing your dreams, renewing your vows, renewing your whatever, um, renewing your commitment to envisioning life together and making some solid plans on how it is that you're going to do that moving forward. But it feels like a new sense of commitment to that. Um, Very interesting read. Super happy you guys are here with me. Thank you so much for spending some time with me and sharing your energy with me. We had the seed was in somebody else's read, but I don't remember whose. The seed and the starborn. Yeah, I mean, it does feel like something that, like, you're ready to blossom. I'm ready to bloom. I'm ready to set my roots and grow my fruit. And, I mean, I just kind of feel like this sense of commitment, whether that's in relationship or in business, in community, with your family, however it resonates for you. But I do feel like there's very much the sense of commitment, whether it's renewed commitment or, like a new commitment. It just feels like there's such a sense of dedication. And I feel ready, you know, ready for whatever it is that's coming. So I love that. I think that all of this is wonderful energy. I would love to know how it resonates for everyone individually, because it's so fucking beautiful. If it does resonate, please do give me a like, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.